This is Quantum Redshift. We're here on Xbox 360. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So this is an original Xbox, fast-paced, kind of flying, competing racing game, which is pretty cool and really fluid, and yeah, it's kind of wild. It's sort of a little bit Wipeout-like, I guess you would say, with some power-ups and abilities of the future and racing attacks and everything like that. It's pretty wild as you go along these different tracks. There's like tournaments and, you know, other competitive modes that you can enjoy, and it's just fast-paced, high-octane action of the future. What are we getting here? 480p. It is actually widescreen, which is awesome, and it's 60 FPS, and it is actually pretty smooth. Although it does seem like there are some little bits of screen tearing that happen here. Where am I going? Did I mess up and kind of mess the thing? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I don't have enough speed to do that properly. I'm in 6th place now. How am I ever going to catch up here? The loading is so long, it's going to be punishing if I have to redo this. That was a pretty bad mess up. And this is before the era where we invented rewind. But yeah, you get a lot of different like weapon things you can use and unleash against others, and yeah, it's kind of really quite interesting, honestly. Like, it's got some neat high octane action, cool looking different ships that you can play as. I guess they're ships, plane things. I don't know what you would call these, really. They're the cool, radical racing machines of the future is what they are. And they're pretty awesome and kind of a little wild, honestly, this sort of thing here. Huh. Really, really some cool weapons and tools you can unleash as well. I'm gonna have to restart this race, aren't I? Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen here, because I am definitely not getting this done in time to come in first place to continue the tournament. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. Anyways, yeah, kind of a cool little thing. I sort of like these almost, well, I guess they would be arcade-like racing games where they've got this sort of death element to them and everything like that, high-octane craze. And there's usually like music playing, but I turned off the music just in case because it's pretty radical and stuff like that. Insufficient funds. Yeah, okay. I think we're ready this time. I think we got this. 2, 1. There is something really interesting about, I guess you would say, games of this era and racing games and stuff like that. I feel like we had more of these options available. And nowadays you'd only see this as like a bit of an indie thing as opposed to like a big, you know, kind of release, like a tentpole kind of release, right? Definitely a lot less common, but yeah, this is pretty pretty interesting, and it's really smooth too. It's actually just like, again, like a rock solid frame rate, which is kind of surprising, especially coming from some other titles that were running a little less fluid. But yeah, I'm actually kind of impressed by this game. I'm not gonna do the ramp thing again. That really messed me up last time, so I'm gonna be smart about this and take the W so that we can actually see a different map. And I love how your vehicle actually gets like kind of wet from the environment. It's amazing how many original Xbox games actually had like widescreen support. That's why it's a shame more of them aren't actually like fully backwards compatible, if that makes sense, in the modern era, because so many of them still could look really, really good. Just imagine this like bumped up resolution wise and stuff like that. It would be pretty sweet, I would say, yeah. But, you know, licensing companies coming and going, music, all that kind of stuff. Oh, it makes these things a nightmare, which is such a shame, because there's so many cool games out there that just kind of get forgotten about. Because, I mean, if someone's not able to make them backwards compatible, they basically just wilter and vanish unless somebody wants to put in the effort to make them available and stuff like that. Then it's just like enthusiasts, a small amount of enthusiasts being able to still enjoy these games. But you got quite a roster of characters. Lots of different abilities to unleash, tools to have. shielding, and yeah, it's just kind of a... Seems like a pretty cool racing game, honestly. Different speed difficulty options, too. There's actually, I think, several of them, which I was kind of impressed about. See, now I'm whipping through this. Getting the job done. Can I upgrade my car? 50,000 I have, or 50,000 I have 212,000. Turbo lap. Upgrade your shield. I'll do the turbo lab and I'll also upgrade the shield. Okay. Let's make myself stronger than I could ever imagine. Oh, it's even got replay and stuff too there, eh? That's kind of cool. 4-player split screen. Speed to the Killer soundtrack by Junkie XL. Good thing I have that turned off. 150 weapons. Cutscene stuff. 16 global racing circuits. That's a lot. 16 unique and upgradable ships going 900 miles per hour. All smooth. It's 2102 and racing has evolved. A worldwide obsession. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I never even heard of this game until I saw it. 16 pilots with deep-rooted rivalries and backstories. It's like actually like a lot of content to this if you think about it. Who cares about all these introductions? Let's race! It's like something you would see at, like on an arcade machine or something like that too, right? Yeah, I truly wish modern consoles had the play any disc you can shove into your console sort of thing. That would be awesome. And it is a true shame that that is not the case. I love, like, the destruction and the shooting here. Very, very well done. Uh-oh, that's not good. It's gonna be hard to catch up to these guys. Of course it's a new lap record. It's my first time going through here. Okay, I'm really going fast. I'm really going fast. I am going off into the water. Which is apparently still part of the track somehow. Okay, that's cool. I need to restart. Is there... Can I reset? Where am I? I did not know you could do that. That's kind of crazy. That's really, really weird. Yeah, I'm in 6th place. We're gonna have to... restart this race. I was really gunning there too. I took 1st place and I just couldn't go so quick. Let's go, team. Well, I guess it's not really a team unless you yourself watching alongside me are part of the team, as to say, but you get what I mean. Pretty well designed tracks and everything like that. This whole game kind of just really impresses me. As far as like racing games and stuff go. Maybe just something in this era, some of these games are just a blast. Also didn't realize, I think I picked the most American character. Man, you can really get moving. It said you can get up to like 900 miles per hour. That must be pretty crazy. Yeah, I love that there's like the water is just like seamlessly part of this too. Usually racing like arcade franchises, when they start adding water and boats and stuff, that's when they just start getting silly to like run out of ideas, but it just naturally fits into this type of racing game. And you notice that he's not really like popping or anything, it just kind of rolls smoothly. Kind of runs here. Oh, that was a great shot. Hey, there's the original Xbox logo on the screen. Ah, so you have to win 1st place in order to like actually progress? That's crazy to me. Really? You have to get 1st place? Wow. I literally lost like right at the end there. Huh. Wow. Literally got to get first place. Kind of middling reviews on this one too, which is a surprise. That's odd, because I actually think this is pretty fun. I should have been reviewing games back in that day. I would have been like a child, basically. When most of these were out, but anyways. It's just so fluid and so smooth. Oh, and the different gems coordinate for the different buttons and stuff and color. Okay, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I really find this quite fascinating as a game. Like how coming in second place is failure. I guess if you're not first, you're last, right? If you're not first, you're last. Although it'd be more fun shooting at enemies ahead of me, but you know, you gotta win, right? Better not be an attack, I'm like right at the end. At least it's like blistering fast, so it's not like the track competition goes forever. First place! That's what I'm talking about. And like I said, there'd be like a really bumping soundtrack going on right now, but I don't want to get railed by the copyrights. You know how it goes. You know how it is. Unfavorable comparisons with Wipeout. Whoa. Well, this has a cool vibe to it. Flames of Raw. Ah, so I see you beef with everyone on their home circuit. Ah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that idea. It's a lot of loading going on, though. That's a weird face up there. Perhaps an underloved classic, so I'm assuming it's the music that's probably holding this one back for being available. Or it could be technical. Blistering speeds. I take it the grass slows you down. Yeah, I guess there were a lot of similar games like this back in the day, right? These racing games. So there would be lots of competition. Kaboom. Gotta use those shields, am I right? Must be tricky to account for the randomness of how high you can kind of like burst accidentally at times to make sure people actually stay on the track and don't go flailing off into the distance. Be so cool to design an arcade racer like this. But every unique idea has probably already been done to death, right? Shields up. They're on my tail. Oh, this is gonna be close. Don't mess up yet now. Okay. Until I get like blasted by Luigi right at the end. I did it. I got the score. What can I upgrade? I feel like the turbo is like probably the smartest upgrade, right? You can go faster, have more. Yeah, it's neat that there's a replay. Quantum Redshift. That kind of reminds me of pod racing.
Everyone else may have forgiven you, Tara, but I never will. I'll make you pay.
Why,
I used to
Nickelodeon
feel
person?
sorry for you, Waverly, but I'm all out of pity. You're going down.
My parents died because of you.
Whoa.
I can beat you 100 times if I have to.
That's interestingly complex. What happened? A Nemesis challenge. Why was there a parental death involved here? Was it accidental? Was it on purpose? I need some context between this like deep rivalry. This person caused the death of your parents? Like, obviously there'd be some stakes.
3, 2, 1, go!
Why did this not become a beloved classic franchise? Are we racing or trying to kill one another? I'll catch up to you, Alicia. You just watch. I'm not out of this yet. Nobody expects to get blasted that many times. Doing these, like, sick pipe things always seem to throw me off of my track, eh? Do we ever get, like, resolution on, like, what happened to this family? Like, I'm really engaged in the story and the narrative now. I want to know what happened between these two. Like, I'm assuming all these people have, like, some kind of issue because of something that this character did. And, you know, obviously his parents died, and this is, like, what happened to her parents? And I want to know the... You know, the dirt behind the scenes on this. The trauma. You've got to be kidding me. You... Point one of a second? A point one of a second. You've literally got to be kidding me. There's like what a point one. Did you see that? Point one of a second. How? It's ridiculous. I can't even fathom that. I'ma catch up to you, Alicia. Let's rule. I got the need for intense speed. I'm feeling confident, but you know, last time I did lose by like a point of a second, so you know, it's kind of like a little traumatic there. Definitely feeling that pressure, deep pressure, deep pressure on this one. To win, can I make it? I should have saved that shield.